Yeah. And this is a story time I wanted to do, you know, wanted to tell y'all because y'all probably can relate, y'all probably can't relate. So let's see, hold up. Alright, sorry, I had to fix because I had all audio on my headphones. So this is a story where I've gotten in trouble at school and my mom came in and almost whooped my ass. So it was, I believe it was the end of the school year. This was around April. This is a month after my birthday because I remember because I was wearing brand new shoes and I used to always wear them shit. So this is definitely April. So me and my boy, I'm gonna put his YouTube. Well, try to put his YouTube in the description below. But like me and him, we used to just get in trouble. Ever since second grade, we used to get in mad trouble. Like there wasn't a day where we never gotten in trouble. We always gotten in trouble. Like it was so bad. The principal just used to. He didn't know what to do with us because we was just bad as hell. Like back then, like if I didn't get in trouble, he got in trouble. If he didn't get in trouble, I got in trouble. So it was a one way. Now I mean, we used to hit each other, throw stuff at each other. We used to be bad as hell. Like as a kid. Back then, the day, you're young and dumb, so. We used to always fight during sports and stuff because I'm a competitive guy. That probably sound like a bad thing, but I just like to win. Like, especially if my team is nice, I have to win. That's a must win. So, it was one day. This happened. So 7th grade was the year everyone got in trouble. I mean, people you didn't know get down like that got down like that. People start, my boys, girls. 7th grade was like a grow up season, like some, how should I put it, like it was like glow up season, like it was like that glow up year. So it was like one of them years you have to, like, stuff has to go down. You gotta get your kids, you gotta make out, you gotta go to people's houses, you gotta go, if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, go to their house, go on dates and go to their house, do freaky stuff, whatever. You know me. It's typical. So 7th grade year was like the year I'll probably say it was the year where stuff went down. People smoking now. People smoking weed. It was that year. We was all being bad as hell. So this happened 8th grade year. I keep saying 8th grade year because 8th grade year was like the best year. Like, I don't know. I'll probably do that another story time. But anyways, it was the best year because 7th grade year was like, cause my school, we all went to a certain school. We all went to a certain school, but that certain school only went up to 6th grade. So my 7th and 8th grade year, I went to the other school, a brand new school. So, but it was like straight hood kids there, like how hood kids be, like they got that hood mentality, like they come to school with stuff filled, like bags filled with stuff. Girls, no racist shit. Like girl had their hair in a thingy, that hat shit, whatever. It was that year, so it was a hood school. So mind you, we all chilling. I'm cool with most of them because I either played football with them or played basketball with them. It was either or. Cause me and my boy, we used to get in trouble, but outside of school, we known everyone. Like, if you went to a certain school, you had to know us. It was like, you must know us, especially my boy, because he played basketball all around, so he know from AAU, going outside the state, like playing on the same team, like he know them, right? So hold up, I'm looking in the group chat right now. So, all right, so you know, my school was literally bad as hell. Like it was either fights every month, or it was just fights. You know, so I was in a bad. I wasn't surrounded by a bad influence. It was just that the environment I was in. I'm not saying it was bad, because at the end of the day, most of us probably still in high school. You feel me? So like, you know, you chilling and stuff. Blah blah blah. Now this happened during art class, because me and my boys always get each other in trouble. We was always in the same art class. We was always in the same class. Period. Like the next year, I'll probably say me and my boy used to literally. Our teachers knew us automatically. They were like, "Is your name? Is your name? Yeah, separate." They said no from the jump. First day of school, they said, separate." I was like, "Damn, hang on, it's quick." So you know. So I'm just looking at my grades and stuff, you know. But so, you know. We used to just be chilling, because at the end of the day, this wasn't a hood school. It was a hood school, my school, and another school combined. It was 3 schools combined. So, let me get this real quick. So it was me and my boy. We was in art class. We used to love messing around with each other. Like, I mean, throwing paper, crayons, erasers, pencils, everything. So it was one day, you know, I'm chilling, I'm painting and stuff, you know, because our teacher already didn't like me. So I said, you know what, let me just chill out. Let me just chill out, sit down, relax. And my boy, he was talking, he was like, you know how you just talking with your boy and you be like, you a bitch? That's what we was doing. You know, he said, you a bitch. And I said, you a bitch. He said it bad, say your mother, blah, blah, blah. He said, say I'm gonna smack you. I said, come on, bro, do it. This nigga literally got up, smacked the shit out of me. And I mean on my neck. Back then, I had a mohawk, but it was smaller. So my neck was literally wide open. It's not like the mohawk I have now where it covers my neck. So this motherfucker really got up and smacked me. I was like, oh, he did not just smack me, you feel me? So I'm like, I bet. I said, waited 5 minutes, you know. I was on my phone, waited 5 minutes. Mark my words. When I was in 7th grade, I was tall as hell. Now, I'm okay, I'm only 6'1" now. But I was like 5'10", so I was pretty tall for a 7th grader. So, you know, this nigga got up. I got up. I was like, oh, I bet. Mind you, when it comes to me, I OD. Like, if you throw a piece of paper at me, I'll mess around and just throw notebooks and textbooks. That's how OD I get. So you know, he's sitting there, he's laughing and shit. I'm like, I bet, because now to the point where I'm definitely pissed off. So, you know, he goes, blah, blah, blah. He sits down. Now, this is what I do. I got up. I had paint. Remember, we was painting, so you need water. I took water. I mixed it with hella paint. Now that shit was just brown. I got up, poured that shit on his paper, whipped him in his back. Boom! Like, you know how you get hit in your chest or you pat someone in their back and you hear that hollow sound? That shit was loud. When I mean loud, like, it was so loud. This girl was sleeping, like had her head down and heard this shit. That's how loud that shit was. Then we started tussling and shit. And our teacher called me. She said, I'm gonna call your parents. And then I started, no, she said first, I'm gonna write you up. Then she was like, I'm gonna call y'all parents. I said, go whatever, do what you want. But 7th grade year, it was like, if you call my parents, I'm gonna get my ass whooped. You know? So the next class I had English. Last class of the day, stressful day too. I had like 7 quizzes that day, stressful day. You know, I'm chilling. Mind you, now we in the same class for English. But we wasn't mad at each other, we just playing around. So it was like, oh, it was almost time to, you know, almost time to go home and stuff because when oh my god, I'm showing like ass. When it was English, that's when I slowed the pace down, slowed it down, well, started relaxing, not give a fuck because it was the end of the day. Bruh. I did my work already. I had my head down. Mind you, I was just about to fall asleep. I swear to God. You know how you have your head down and like you just just have your head down but your eyes is open and then you close that one eye and you fall asleep? That's how it was. But then you wake back up and be like, oh shit, I just fell asleep. I'm telling you, me, when I sleep and I hear a sound, I'm not gonna wake up unless it's loud as hell. But I wake up to like a sound I won't wake up to. But footsteps I will wake up to. I know it's weird because it always been happening to me since I was a little kid. Like I used to scream mom because she was walking up to check on me. Bruh, I had my head down, closed my eyes. My mom walked in. Mind you, I'm in the class. My mom walked in. So you want to think? No, what she said? She's like, you want to think you all that? Let's go. People laughing at me. And I'm saying to myself, you laughing like, motherfucker, you might not see me again. Like, you laughing and shit, this is a joke. Like, motherfucker, you might not see me again. So, they laughing. Mind you, I got that. You know how you get in trouble and you make that, oh my God, face. Like, oh my God. Like, that's the face I had. Like, I was walking out. And my friends that went to my other school, they know how my mom is. My mom is crazy as hell. She's not a bad lady, but she's crazy as hell. Like, when it comes to me, she don't play that shit. She don't play that shit. So, my mom walked in. You think you all that? Let's go. Get your stuff. We out. Motherfuckers laughing, snickering. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I didn't want to say it out loud because my mom was literally in front of me. I was walking behind her. I'm like, motherfucker, y'all laughing. Y'all might not hear from me again. Hey, yo, what's up? Is that not my hotspot no more? Yeah, that's my hotspot. Fuck, I'm not making it for it. No, not. Anyways. Shit, they laughing, they snickering and shit. I'm like, bruh, like, you wildin'. I'm about to get killed. And you laughing and shit, like, it's not funny. Cause I had that black mom, she do not care who you was. She was gonna beat you. Bruh, I was sitting there, had them little girl ass tears. So I'm like I'm sniffing and cause I got snot coming. If I'm not crying, I got snot coming out my nose, looking like a little pussy. And mind you, I'm taller than my mom, but she's still my mom. Like, mom walked in. She's like, you think you saw all that? I'm like, no. Walked out that school. She said, get in the car. I got something for your ass. Bruh. When I mean, my heart dropped. Literally, my heart dropped. I didn't, like, you know how black moms is, if you have something, you love and stuff, they'll take it away. Like my phone was in my possession, my PS4, but she can't take my PS4 because I brought my PS4. Literally, I brought it myself. Bruh, when I mean, she said, let's go, I got something for your ass. Bruh. I'm like, God, like, I'm like crying because when it comes to school, she do not play that. Crying, I'm in the back. You know how you get in trouble and you go in the car and you sit in the back? Like, that's how I was. I'm like, oh my God. She said, I'm about to take you somewhere. Now I got that sad girl face, but with that confused face. I'm like you know how you sad, mad, but you nod your head. Like I had that emotion. I'm like, where's she taking me? We going on a highway and shit. I'm like, oh no. The thing my mom used to do, and She don't do it to this day, but like she'll mention it. When I was little, I used to go to South Carolina a lot. So like, I used to live with my uncle down there, but my uncle did not play that shit. Like that, my mom's brother did not play that shit. I like when I was South Carolina, I was sports school. I like I used to hate getting in trouble because, like in South Carolina, is where really black people that don't play. Like, you know, I'm chilling and stuff. And I'm like, where's my mom taking me? We're on the highway and shit, into a hospital. And I'm like, now she said, I just got an appointment. Bruh, I was so happy. I was still on my phone. I saw my phone, she didn't take my phone away. I'm like, yes. Bruh, when I mean, she said, I'll do you when you get home. You don't know the feeling I got when she said that. Like, that's one of the kids' happiest dreams. When your mom, you get in trouble and they pick you up, and they said, I'll deal with you when I get home. That's the time to start planning. When I used to get in trouble, I used to literally lay there and be like, should I just run away? Like, I used to literally think that because, like, I'm about to get my ass whooped. Bro, I used to sit there and be like, yo, what should I do? Should I just run away? Like, bro, that was not in, like, back then. So she was like, she had to talk to me. She was like, you can't just be getting in trouble. I know that's your boy, but still. And I'm surprised because she didn't whip my ass. She was just like talking to me. And then, you know how black moms is. They say this. They said, if you go to sleep, I'm beating you when you're asleep. Bruh. I've never felt that pain, but I know that pain is deadly because when you wake up, like when someone's yelling and you wake up, you're already having a panic, like you have a mini heart attack. Your heart's racing like fucking 1,000 miles per hour. You know that too. So, and I mean, I made the worst decision of my life that day. I made the worst decision of my life. So when I mean I made the worst decision of my life, I fell asleep. Mind you, when you come home from school, it's like a nap. Like 8 hours of straight bullshit. You know, teachers talking to you, your brain hurts, everything. You know, that's how my brain was, because you know, be tired as hell. After school naps really hit. Like, if you didn't go home and take an after school nap, you're not human. I am sorry. Especially to this day, I still like. I go to it's not strict, but like, I go to a private high school, so I play basketball and football. Trust me, you'll be tired as hell just for playing one sport. I mean, like, that's how my practice schedule was. Film, workout, practice, done, run. That's it. I just sit there, like, my first day in high school, I should be like, oh my god, I'm tired as fuck. And it was only a fourth period. I said, damn, I'm tired as hell. So, I made the worst decision. I fell asleep. Now, you know how, say, this is a good example, because, you know, everyone do this. This is a good example. This is a good example. You know how you have homework due, and you know it's hard as hell, but you have a lot of homework that's due, and you fall asleep, and you wake up and have that scared feeling. That's the feeling I have. But at the end of the day, she didn't whip my ass. She just said, "Stop getting in trouble." Went back to school the next day. They like, yeah, your mom whooped your ass. I'm like, motherfucker, you think that's funny? What? I literally said this loud as hell too, mind you. Like this. Motherfucker, you think that's nice? You think that's funny? I'm gonna get my ass whooped and you sit here laughing. He's like, you should have never did that. And my boy, he's saying, he's like, try to snicker and I said, bro, I said, all right, watch this. He didn't talk to me like for a couple of days, a week. He was like, come on, bro. I'm like, had a straight face. He said, I'm sorry. Like, 2 weeks after, I just stopped being bad as hell. Then I stopped, and that was it. Not taking no more bull. Cause I know the bull I take, I'm like one of them people, like, I get in trouble just for literally doing nothing. That's how I was. That's how I was. But yeah, that was story time, you know. That was story time in the making, so see y'all in a couple of hours. Peace.